Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a makeup video on Wet n Wild makeup. So I'm going to be starting off with this primer. I already had it, so I didn't have to rebuy it. It is great. So I'm going to prime my face with this primer. And Wet n Wild did have a beauty blender. And it says Wet n Wild right on it. I think that's kind of cute. And now I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild foundation in the color Cream Beige. I pray to God this foundation is my skin color. It looks just like this. It's like a little wand. So now, I do have this Wet n Wild stipple brush. No, not that brush. I have this, I apologize. I have this Wet n Wild stipple brush. I did get all this makeup from Rite Aid Pharmacy. So we'll just stipple this in. Now I'm going to go in with this beauty blender. I'm not really sure if this is full coverage, but it seems to be around my skin tone. It looks a little like yellowy, but I do have skin discoloration, so yeah. Okay, I think that's good for now. So now we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild concealer in the color Medium Peach. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's Medium Peach and Wet n Wild. It looks pretty similar to the foundation, but hopefully it's a little bit lighter to get some brightness. So we're gonna go back with the Wet n Wild beauty blender. The concealer seems to be blended all right. Maybe a little bit of brightness, maybe not too much, but seems to be like something. So now we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. That was pretty easy to open for the first time I've never using. So you just peel ASMR? No? So possibly. Just going to. Now I'm going to go back in with the Wet n Wild beauty blender. And we're going to bake. So I'm going to go on with this powder brush with Wet n Wild. And I'm going to go in with the remaining of this powder and just set the rest of my face so it looks dewy. I am going to go in with the Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade color Sunset Striptease. Amazar? No? Yes? No? Let me know. I tried. Alright, well, I just cracked this baby open. And I do have a Wet n Wild brush. I have used it before, but they didn't have another one at the store. So we're gonna go in and do that, and here we go. That looks nice. So we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild powder brush, and we're going to dust this all off. So now we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild, brand new Wet n Wild blush slash highlighter brush, I believe, maybe. If I'm wrong, let me know. And here we go. Some blush. I love blush. Can't really see it yet. Now let's get some on the nose. Little pink nose for winter time. Can we get it? Can we see it? Yep. I'm just gonna go with my finger. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Just do. Can we see that? We can see that. Now we're going to go with the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow highlighter. We're going to go back in with the blush brush, so hopefully it does me some justice. We're going to do both sides. We're going to just get up in there. Let's see. I am not seeing anything. So I am going to go in here with my finger. I dug up a lot. So let's just... This is like not even cute. I'm gonna use my finger instead of the brush. Get up in there. Oh my leather. Guys. Whatever. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on my nose. Okay, a little bit on the bridge of my nose. And we're gonna do a little bit on the cupid's bone. Oh my gosh, it's not a little there. Alright, we're gonna stop before we make it any worse than it already is. Brows. So we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild brow kit in the shade dark brown. They come with little mini tweezers. Cool. So I'm going to go in both shades. Lots of fallout. And let's see what we can do here. I am going to go in with this brush to do this because that brush is just too small. For sure switch brushes because this little thing is a joke. Because if you want good brows, you need a good eyebrow brush. So we're gonna go back in with the dark and the light mix. Here we go. No, I'm just gonna brush these real quick. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild matte eyebrow. Eyebrow, does it say? Yeah, Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening eyeshadow palette. I really like it. Looks. Why does this one look like it was touched before? Can you see it? Right here. Can you see that? I did not touch that. I know for a fact I didn't touch it. This one kind of looks like it too. Well, I am just going to go on with this transition shade. There was not an eyeshadow primer, so we're just gonna work with what we got. Oh, whoa. There we go. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna go in with this like burgundy maroonish kind of color. Well, I'm looking absolutely crazy. So I am going to go in now with this shade right here. So I'm just going to, it looks nice, so there you go. Glitter always makes everything better look good. Alright, so now we're going to go with the Wet n Wild Lash-O-Matic Mascara Plush Fiber Extension Kit. So it's looking like it goes 1, and then 2, and then 3. Let's see. Fibers. So this is step number 2. Fibers. Looks like a cat got a hold of this thing. Oh my god. This is literally just cotton. Putting this on. It's not even closing. It won't even close. Okay. And this is step 3 now. Yeah, they may look a little longer. I don't really, you can tell they do. These ones compared to these ones. But I'm not a fan because that dusts off. Those fibers dust off like ridiculously crazy. Now I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild Felt Tip Eyeliner in black. I'm not a wing liner fan. There we go. So now we're going to go in with the Kiss eyelashes. I took her out of the box to make life easier. Now we're going to go on with the Wet n Wild lip liner in Fab Fuchsia. Probably one of the worst lip liners in the history of lip liners. I look like I'm from like the 90s. Hey bitch. Check me out. Just kidding. Now we're going to go with the Wet n Wild Very Recognize matte lipstick. Can you even see that? Is that even going to focus? Well, it's called Berry Recognize. Sorry if you can't see it. Here we go. And I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last High Shine Lipstick in Flare Alert. And I only got this for a top coat to have a little bit of shine because I like shininess. Who doesn't? Some people don't, but I don't. I like shininess. I mean, I do. I wasn't expecting that. Well, and now I'm going to go in with, wait, hold on. ASMR. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Coconut Setting Spray. Okay. That smells damn good. So this is the completed look. I'm not a model. I'm just trying to show you guys. Peace out.